Hi, everybody. On Hill 2, finally. I just had a little bit of energy. I don't know where this boost of energy came from. We've been kind of feeling really like on and off since our procedure, and it's been like the days that we felt low like are really low. But man, do I feel pretty good right now. So I'm taking advantage of it. I just recorded a Marvel Rivals video, and I thought, well, you know what? We still have a little bit more Silent Hill to do, so let's go ahead and dive back in. We are at the Labyrinth now, so we are nearing the end of the game. I believe the Labyrinth, the first time I played through, like we already got through the first mini portion of it, which is the Abstract Daddy portion, and now we're into the actual heart of the Labyrinth, the 3 stages of it. And so we are going to solve this giant cube when it appears here. It's not here now because we still have to go down that hallway there. The light again guiding us. So yes, welcome back. Thanks for being here. And I hope you guys have been enjoying these videos, whether you're watching here on Twitch or watching the edited versions over on YouTube. I appreciate it.
Maria? Maria! I thought that thing killed you. Are you hurt?
Say what?
Not at all, silly.
But the thing... It stabbed you. There was blood everywhere.
Stabbed me? What do you mean?
It chased us to the elevator and then...
James. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so you can't tell if like she just genuinely doesn't remember or if she's gaslighting him right now, but I'm thinking she's kind of messing with him.
James? Honey? Did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway?
She's
Are you
messing with
confusing me with someone else?
his mind for sure.
You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said
Yeah.
you took everything. But you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So you are Maria.
I am. If you want me to be.
All I want from you is an answer.
Doesn't matter who I am.
It does if you're some kind of Silent Hill demon.
I am here for you, James. See? I'm real. Don't you want to touch me?
I don't know.
Well, to make up your mind. I'll be waiting.
This scene is like, it's very interesting because every time I feel like I see it, I interpret it slightly different than the time before. I don't know, like maybe I pick up on something, or the tone is more clear to me. But this whole idea of like, he's like, okay, I mean, she's basically saying like, in a subtle way, that you have a choice from here on out on how your ending could happen, because you could come back, like we could run around this labyrinth for a little bit and then come back and check on her, and if we do that, that pushes us towards a certain ending, because it's saying, hey look, she's kind of saying, I'm Maria, but I'm not your Mary for sure, but if you're wanting someone to love and hold and touch, just come back to me. And that's basically giving you a slight indication of the ending you could get, because obviously if you don't go back and check on her, that's James being locked in the past still. Check out these new additions to the room. Yeah. And so if you do go back and check on her, it shows you that you might be interested in a new future. So that's kind of cool how subtle they put that in there. but not so subtle if you know it. You know, it's kind of neat. So this is a cool puzzle. I had a fun playing with this the first time. So you just have to move it to the point where there's a door in front of you. So we'll go this way. And then see that path opened up there. So that's how you know we did something right. Can we go this way? I can't remember if this door's open. No, not yet. I think at the end it opens. Alright, so we're about to go through section 1 of the Labyrinth. I wonder what I didn't get. I think rotating it in every direction should lead you to some item, but maybe I picked the one that leads you to no item. I don't know. So this now has a pathway to that hall. And nothing else to do here, so we're going to go for it. Indeed, the green door it is then. Oh man, okay. So some of these areas have, you know, bugs and nurses and, you know, stuff like that. Other ones have the creatures that are under the caged floors, like we saw in that one hallway, and that's exactly what this is. Alright, so that's just letting you know that we are not alone here. So let's grab any ammo we can. Handgun ammo. We'll try to fight these guys, because in the last playthrough I didn't have really enough ammo, and I didn't want to melee them and take a lot of health hits, because I didn't have a lot of health either. This one we have a ton of health, so we're going to try to chainsaw them, so that way we don't have to constantly try to outrun those creatures. Because that does make this difficult, like trying to outrun them and get to where you need to go without panicking. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a bad time. So we have that. That's the door we came in at, right? And then this door is open. So this is one big maze, basically. Each section is a maze. So there's a couple different routes you can go, but they all lead you back to the, you know, the entrance, essentially. This one needs a key, so our first mission is to find a key for this, and then find whatever's going to tear down that rope out there, or cut it down. So there we go. See you, buddy. Oh, shoot. Good night. Alright, so I don't mind. I'm just going to heal. We're going to get through this area. So that's one down. I think there's like 2 or 3 in each area. Where is it? There it is. And then we're stunned for a second. And then down. So as long as we do those 2 moves rapidly, we should be able to get them. And I think having the shotgun blast might help a little bit. So yeah, the map starts creating itself, so as you go through this. And then here we'll have like lying bodies and nurses and things like that to deal with. So, we'll just check the map real quick. Pretty sure we're at a dead end. Yes, so this is the way to go to get to the next portion. Did you hear that? Oh, it's in here. Okay. I was like, something. What's going on? There it is. Oh, it's in the... Okay. I thought it was one of those legs propped up behind the wall there, but no, there's something in the fridge. Let's check this out. That looks like a drawing of a door, but I think that's going to open. As weird as that sounds. Maybe. Reach in, James. It's your favorite thing. Ugh. Ah, it's so gross. Lighter fluid. So yeah, we're gonna have to burn, even though we have a chainsaw, we gotta burn that rope thing down. Okay, and then out this door. And then this is back where we were earlier when I said we had to push something out of the way to crawl through. Alright, so which way didn't we go? We didn't go left to finish that half of the map. And then we have the locked door, so we still got a little bit more to do in here. And probably on the other side, there's probably going to be one or two more of those creatures underneath. But look, they don't respawn, so that's good to know that we won't have to deal with them again. Alright, go this way. Oh, hi guys. So let them do that. And this. And then immediately do the next attack. And that should two-hit them. Just boom, boom. Okay. So that should buy us a few seconds until the next one shows up. Which is on that side of the gate. So this, going this way, will lead us to another one. Interesting. Ooh, we got him before he did the screech move. That's good. So, anything over here? It's just... Look at that. What was that with that pose? So open the map, and then that's what we did. So see, even if we went through that door on the left, it would have just brought us there. So it all roads lead back to what we got to do. But I notice I am healing really quickly, and that was kind of going against what we originally set out to do, which was allow ourselves to keep a little bit of damage. Look at this bed sawed in half. But I did remember that actually we were doing it backwards. If you heal yourself, that means you care about James living. And the thing is, I already got the in water ending, which is the ending where James doesn't care if he lives or not. He's a little bit more reckless. So I already got that ending. So I just realized, I'm like, oh, I don't really need to get that one, or I don't need to aim for it. So I don't know if it's too late now, but we'll try to heal a little bit faster if we can, because yeah, in my first playthrough I spent a lot of it in danger, or in medium danger mode. So still more out there, so we're going to run ahead, and then it's going to take us to the right, and it's going to lead us to that locked door. Most roads you choose lead to leading. What the heck? I can't even see it. go. Dodge, dodge. And that's a spitter. So this is the hallway we were in before, I think. Or it's close to it. Yeah, see? So we just got to go straight left, and that'll bring us back to where we were earlier. Nicely done, everybody. Forgot about this. Look, we have so much health. Just a cubicle, no big deal. Wonder if James worked in an office. And then there's the key to get into that room. And I think the reason we couldn't go the other way to get here is because the door was locked. So even if you ran through like the labyrinth maze area, this door I think still would have been locked. Yeah, see? It's locked from the inside. So you could run up to the other side of this door, I think, but not beyond it, obviously, because it was locked. Now we can just go this way and go to the locked room. Yeah. Just another thing to put our arm in and reach into. James, you masochist, you. Yeah, it does burn. So we gotta go drain it. You're thinking like, what? All that just for that? But yeah, sometimes. I like that the game does that. It's like, yeah, it could have not had something burning you and you just put your hand in there and they could have just done it simple like that. But I like that they're like, nah, we're gonna make you go down this creepy hallway and then you know, turn the pipe or turn the valve, and then that will bust the pipes and blow the toilet up. It's just a little bit more interesting than just reaching into another, you know, thing. So it's cool that they did that. Let's see. So we'll combine that and all those. There we go. So now we got a working lighter. I can't remember if the lighter stays with you after this or not. I can't remember. We'll check our inventory, but seems like a waste to only have it for use once. But I don't think we use it for the rest of the game, so it might just disappear from my inventory. Yeah. Another hole to jump in, right? Jump in then. I know. You're like, don't do it, James, but what choice do we have? I like that effect. There's an effect there in this version. Like in the other one, when he just jumps, and there's a little bit of a slowdown. But this, they have that light, and there's like this feeling that he's not gonna just splat against the ground. But maybe that's all intentional design stuff, because earlier you don't know that's not going to happen, and then now that you know, okay, he's not going to splat on the ground, that the game kind of gives you a visual cue in some way of that. So yeah, and then here we are back here. is the one we did earlier, I think. Oh, no. This could be it. Yep. It opened the side one. And then the third one is on that side, I think? I can't remember. I honestly can't remember. It might just be the two. I thought there was one that went out the back, though. It reminds me of a Mike Shinoda song. Dip out the back before they know that you were there. Or dip out the back before they know you were there. Something like that. Oh! God. So they're back. Oh, right. Okay, so we're going to save. Because actually, I think... Yeah, man, I think we are about to deal with Pyramid Head in some way. Like, I think. I remember one of these sides of the map being just really vicious. Like, we didn't die in it when we played through the first time, but there was a lot going on. But yeah, look, here's a indicator that, and then we got the closet again. So yeah, this is not a good place to be. Once again, we're going to create the map as we go through it. But remember, we hid in a closet earlier to escape Pyramid Head, which is funny because Angela hid in a closet when she was younger to try to hide from her dad. So, it's really interesting. It's all very interesting conversation, I feel. But yeah, so I think going down here is going to lead us to Pyramid Head. So let me just make sure we don't need anything else up here. Cool. And going downstairs to run around this, little area, it's all yeah, we're right back here. Okay. It's like a big circle down there. So when we get down there, there's a lot going on. See, it says 2 on it. And then the other one over there says 1, ladder 1. And then there's a 3, 4, and 5 maybe. So yeah, there's quite a few. But coming down here will lead to an experience with Pyramid Head. I don't know if it's right off the bat. It could be, though. But there's other creatures down here, too. But Pyramid Head is definitely down here. Or Red Pyramid is down here. He might not be in this hallway, now that I think about it. He might be in the other one, but he's in one. So that leads up to, that's ladder 1, I think. Yeah, see? But let's just run around down here a little bit more and just make sure there's nothing else we gotta do. So I definitely don't want to come back down here. Okay, and yeah, so there's nothing else we can do here right now. So we'll go up this ladder and proceed up at the top level again. But then when we come back down, we'll be on the other side of that locked door, I believe, and that will be where Mr. Red Pyramid is, if I'm remembering correctly. But you just heard his sword, and it just slashed this wall up here. So, yeah, he's ready for action, man. Where is it? I heard it. We do have to open this though, so let me go ahead and do that real quick. Oh no, we can't, because we need the key to it. So I was right to go this way. Oh, look, it's just right here. Oh, it glitched, I think. It's stuck in that position. Oh, dang it, there's another one. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so nothing that way. Another. That's I think where I don't want to go, but we gotta go kind of scenario. But I still want to explore this whole map, make sure I'm getting everything. There we go, got it. I can't, honestly, at one point we were at 100 handgun bullets. I'm really surprised we're down to 48, but I'm actually not so surprised because I know I'm not the best aim at times, especially when I panic. So, okay. So we did everything up here. Yep. We gotta go down here and get the key. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if we go through another rock tunnel first and then get to where Red Pyramid is, but I know we can't be too far. Oh dang, look, do you see it? You see the legs? They were hiding behind this, I think. And I think it thought we saw them because our flashlight hit it. Oh, there it goes again. I see you. Rifle bullets. So we got a lot of rifle bullets too. Jeez. I was like, yeah, not worth using a bullet if we can. Oh, dude, no! We glitched. This happened before with one of these legs. Oh, I thought they would have patched this. Did we? Okay, we got out. Okay, good. So that happened before with me, where but I couldn't get out because I sat there for like 5 minutes dodging, hoping it would let me out, and it didn't. So I'm so glad we got out of that. Someone had told me they had patched a couple of those, so that's why I was really scared there for a second. All right, so that is the key we need. You gotta hold it, I forgot. There we go. Nice. Oh, jeez. Probably a waste of a shotgun shell, but who cares? That was cool. Alright, anything hiding here? Nope, but the legs can be above us. If you're quick to dodge, you can definitely, they make a noise right before they jump at you, so they kind of give themselves away. They become, it's funny, they become a little bit more tolerable as things that crawl on the ceiling and the walls than they are when they just are hiding behind stuff and kick you in the face. I find them to be, at least. Yeah, see, that's where we picked up the key, right down there. And where do we got to put this? Right over there. Okay, cool. Ladder 4? 5? Yeah, 4. And there is a 5th one that we're definitely going to experience. But this could be one of these ones, 4 or 5. One of them is Kind of brings you to where you don't want to be. Oh, jeez. Yeah, so... Can't remember. Where does that go? Oh, yeah, right there. Okay. Yeah. He's nearby. And now we're locked in. If this is read from a save zone, then we will probably save, if that's what this is. So yeah, we can't. We need cutters of some kind, I think. Like some kind of bolt cutters. Or not maybe bolt cutters, but like little tweezer cutter things for the cage. Okay. Taking a breath. I think we're getting to the spot where he is. Yeah, we are. Oh, God. And there he is. So we can go this way. And I can't remember if he waits for us at the bottom. I think he does. So I think you have to like go around and go down the other ladder, you know, so that you can avoid him or something. I think. But yeah, that was... I clammed up when I saw him. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I'm just gonna get out of here. We're just gonna run. So, whole world ahead of us. Photograph. Oh no, we gotta go back down. Okay, no doors, no nothing. Where are we at? We're in a dead end here. I think. We'll go through this. Yeah, because that door we can't go through. Okay. He's not standing there? Go in, go. He is right. He went through. Look, here he is. Yeah, I don't think that does anything to him. It just annoys him. So we almost made it all the way around the labyrinth. You can see there's another ladder we got to go to, I think. But we're gonna go up here. I think we're good. I think we made it. Maybe. I don't know if we have to go back down there or not. But we'll see. Just freaking fall already. Okay. He's still down there, by the way. Just holding his sword. Not cool. Not cool, Robert Frost. Oh, shoot. Luckily we could dodge all that. That was good. Oh no, this is what we needed. Yeah. So we did. We got the item we needed. Look, he cut through the chair, dude. This guy is just... I mean, hey, what's the point of having a giant blade if you're not going to use it? Now, take a little off the top. Oh boy. So we're back in this room. So yeah, he's not there anymore. Thank goodness. But now I have to really know where I'm going. So go through that, down, and then, oh, okay. Okay. I think I got it. Oh, hi there. Oh, the things underneath us are there. So pyramid's gone. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Okay. He got me. Oh, shoot. Ooh, spitter. Here we go. Get it. Boom. Made it. Lucky. And then ladder 6. Oh, dude! Oh, shoot! Did you see him back there? Holy crap! I forgot about that. I remember that freaking me out the first time too. Oh my god, that's so clever and good and scary. That's so good. All right, so we made it through this labyrinth. So now we can jump down. If there is one more, I think it's easier than the one we just did. I think the one we just did is the more difficult one because you could get chopped in half by a ring pyramid. So that's good. That worked out pretty decent. Okay. Just these falls, man. Look, and then there's no, you can't see. So he definitely fell from a couple stories, most likely, because you can't even see if you look up. But because I looked at a picture of Mary, it negated it. So there is a picture of Mary in your inventory and a letter. If you pull those items out and look at them, it doesn't matter what ending you were going for originally, it's going to lead you to the in-water ending. Which is why a lot of people think that is the quote-unquote canon ending. But my assessment on that is that there really isn't a canon ending. It's just, wait, what is this? I didn't turn it to look like this. So yeah, there must be one more labyrinth. So let's get it. But I don't think that's the case with Mary being the like Maria and Mary, hybrid thing back there. I don't see it as that. I think with the endings, I think they all, in a way, are are possible, or canon, quote unquote, endings. Oh, there we got the photo after all. Your best buddy. So yeah, that's the way to rotate it. But so we need to go that way. So we need to get it to where one of these doors align to the back. And there's a certain mask that lets you know you did that, but I just can't remember what it looks like, and I didn't bother looking it up. So, okay. Got a little scared there. Got caught on the edge of all things. Is that the one? I can't remember. Yes, that's the one. Okay. So we did it. Not too bad. So this is the last labyrinth. Each of these labyrinths have their own unique names, that they call like desolation and whatever. But this one, at least as far as I remember, is not like that last one we just did. I think is the worst of them, I believe. But I've been wrong before. Okay, well, I don't remember this at all, so now I'm a little scared that I am wrong about this. So if I'm not mistaken, this is the repeating one. This is the one where like the kind of the rooms repeat. It mirrors that location we were at a little bit earlier. Like it has remnants of it. But this is yeah, like I think this just has like a repeating series of rooms. Everything stands up. Everything zone in order to get to the next area. Okay, so I do now remember this a little bit more. And then each time, the place gets more decrepit looking. The walls come apart and they reveal the full Silent Hill version of these things. But yeah, so the room, it's the same room, just things about it change. Different times. It might be 4 enemies at a time. I just can't remember. But I don't want to... We'll let the game show us, how many enemies. But let's go around and collect everything, because why not? Alright. This area is open. That wasn't before. Here they come. Where's it at? You know what I'm looking for. Here we go. Dang it! Oh, that was so close. Well, the bugs won't hurt us. These ones, at least. But yeah, things are falling apart now. It's not good. Not good times in the Silent Hill Labyrinth. But yeah, so like this, even though there's a geography and a map and a layout to this place that looks like it makes sense, this place makes no sense, right? Like I think most people understand that. Like we're somewhere deep in James's subconscious or psyche, and things are bad here. Like we're getting closer and closer to the truth, closer and closer to pain, and closer to dealing with what we're responsible for, or what James is responsible for. Jesus. The legs. go. He's right behind us. Yeah. So you remember that. We're going to see that again, that hall of legs. That was at the beginning of the labyrinth. And you're going to see why we were able to move through it that time. And it's because... Ooh, 208. Here we go. So remember, we did go back and check on her.
Marie?
But... So we saw her humming and stuff right before we came into this section of Labyrinth. But now that we finished all 3 labyrinths, we see that her fate remains the way James remembered it being originally. That tattoo, the rebirth, the theme of rebirth and butterfly and being a cocoon and transforming, it does summarize what I think it hints at what kind of being Maria is. Like we talked earlier about how is she a real person that the town imprinted like a Mary likeness onto? Is she something the town created because Born from a Wish kind of alluded to that in a way? There's this great discussions that go around focusing on Maria and Mary as characters. But look, he just kind of gets up and he's like, again, he's so close. The way he was kneeling down next to her and she's deceased in a bed, like that's very much what happened to Mary, right? And he was so close to seeing maybe and having a level of awareness there, but just not yet, right? He remembers, okay, Maria's gone. That's it. She's just gone. So I have to go find Mary, right? Like this is not Mary. This is Maria. And I must have hallucinated or something, the interaction with her. But she did mention the hotel. And so that is starting to, play into James's mind there. So check this out. That is not the sword from Final Fantasy VII. Sorry to say. But now James can use this as a key. Just kind of cool. Back to the front of the labyrinth. Because remember, we were being chased down the hallway, and the only reason we were able to go through these legs in that other version was because Red Pyramid was chasing us. So his sword was the key through this. So by acknowledging that or seeing that happen, that's the game's way of telling you, okay, when you see the sword, grab it, and this is what you're supposed to do with it. I think in the original game, there might have been like a version of the sword that James could have as like a melee weapon in like a future, a repeat playthrough, a New Game Plus kind of thing. But here, he just drops it. It did what it needed to do. It got all those legs to go back, and now we can progress out the labyrinth and into the final areas of the game, really. These graves, this is cool. There's some Easter eggs in here. This one, we can read here. This felon drank one last bottle of ale before he was executed and laid here to his eternal rest. There's going to be some names coming up on some of these tombstones that are kind of neat. Okay, healed. So Miriam K. Traitor. This is I think the Locane twins. I can't remember. Miriam and Billy. This is Walter Sullivan. This is the main enemy of Silent Hill 4. So that's cool that they put this in here. Walter Sullivan is I think a very interesting character. He's an interesting villain because he's a hurt person, right? Like he was hurt in childhood and it just grew from there, what happened to him. Angela Orozco. So we know Angela's last name. Eddie Dombrowski. And that last one is going to be James, I believe. Yep, James Sunderland. But it's cool that they have these threads in here for Silent Hill 4 that they went and put in here. I mean, there was already articles and stuff that talked about the Sullivan murders and all that stuff. And then they decided to flesh that out in Silent Hill 4. And my thought on the Silent Hill games is Silent Hill 1 is kind of Alyssa and her nightmares manifesting through the town, right? That's my, at least, understanding and interpretation of the events. Silent Hill 2, you could say, is James is kind of the catalyst for that. It's his psyche that we're wandering through. So it kind of, in a neat way for a sequel. The first one was another person projecting these things. In this one, you're projecting these things. And that makes it interesting from a sequel standpoint too, and character standpoint, makes it different than the first one. But then the third one kind of doesn't, it kind of goes back to that first one, and you have Alyssa and Heather and all that, and it kind of brings that back, but there is still the cult and that force going on. The fourth one, I feel, is Walter Sullivan's nightmare. So again, it's an external threat that you, as your main character, are going through. Henry Townsend is going through Walter Sullivan's nightmares in a way, and also the journalist that lived in Henry's room before Henry did, who was investigating those murders as a journalist, and got too close and got caught up in it. So really neat. And then I would say you, as your main character, in that you are not the catalyst for the nightmares that your little brother Joshua is. And again, that's just my interpretation. So let me know if you feel the same way about that. Origins and Downpour, the characters you play as, I feel, are the kind of help push those nightmares. But hey,
leave well enough alone, huh?
What would a level be without a boss
You just
fight?
had to follow me all the way out here. How many times do I have to kill you?
Look at this.
Eddie.
And you could argue that it's James,
It's me.
because it is a James model on that corpse down there.
Hi, James.
Eddie, what are you doing?
Well, what's it look like I'm doing? You fat, disgusting piece of shit, you make me sick. You gonna cry, fat ass? You gonna run to your mama? Waste of skin, why don't you just kill yourself?
Jesus, yeah, this is tough, and this battle's kind of tough too, because you're, unlike the other ones where you're fighting a monster, you're gonna fight a human being in this,
Maybe he was right.
and it is tough.
Maybe I am. Nothing but a fat, disgusting piece
Because
of
through this
shit.
whole game, you're fighting monsters.
But you know what?
You could argue Eddie is
Doesn't
one.
matter if you're smart,
But
dumb,
he didn't start
ugly,
out as one.
pretty. It's all the same once you're
I
dead.
think like all
And a
kids and people,
corpse can't laugh.
he started off as a kid with potential to do anything, and then the world called him all those
What's
names
that?
that he repeated back to James, and
You want to talk down to me some more?
it pushed him.
Tell me to relax? You're just like the rest of them, James.
No, I don't want.
Shut up!
Yeah, just waving that gun around like, God,
You
it's
think
just,
I'm stupid?
so
You think
nuts.
I don't
He's
see
so
it?
erratic right now, and it's
But you've been laughing at me all along. Ever since we first met. But you ain't laughing now, are you?
I saw this one playthrough of this girl. Yeah, get him, James. Of this girl playing this, and she, throughout the whole game in her playthrough, she was calling Eddie here a fat ass, right?
Don't get
And
all
she was
holy on me,
insulting
James.
him, and then when it got to this part,
This
she
town
kept
called you
insulting him.
too.
And it's interesting because as
You and me
an observer
are the same.
of her
We're not
content,
like other
which
people,
is still
don't
good
you know
content.
that?
I'm not knocking the young lady who made this, but I just thought it was interesting that she
Ugh.
was slinging the same insults at Eddie that pushed
You're about
Eddie
to find out.
more to be like this, Like, I'm sure it wasn't just the insults that got Eddie to escalate to this level, but they are a part of it. Because he repeats them like that. But look, there's all these different versions of this guy, and he even says, he goes, how many times do I have to kill you? So again, these are people's theories. Like, if you look for stuff that is here, like I said, I never discredit theories. I just don't agree with the time loop theory completely. And my reasoning for that is because of Laura, right? But in this, like these bodies are models of James. You know, they might have tweaked some of the texture on the coats and other things, or made the hair darker or whatever, but these are James bodies and assets reused. So yeah, just interesting. Um, so now we have a boss fight here.
Do you know what it does to you,
They
James?
really did a good job on this
When
remake
you're
boss
hated,
fight.
picked
Because this is
on,
exactly
spit
like
on,
the original boss fight,
just because of the way you look?
but just they really amped it
Yeah,
up.
I ran away after I killed that dog. But you know what?
Killed a dog.
It was fun.
Make
It tried
something.
to chew its own guts up. Finally died all
gross.
curled up in a ball.
But this is what makes Eddie a bad
Shot
guy,
him too,
right?
right
Like
in the leg.
he doesn't regret
Cried more than the
killing
dog.
dogs or people. Like he
Now
doesn't.
it's your turn, James.
He just doesn't regret it.
I see you.
Ah, yeah. And his, by the way, yeah, when he shoots you, it hurts. It hurts a lot. That shot there, it's so creepy. But yeah, you're just like, how could he?
You'll squirm and squeal and cry.
How can he
like
survive a shotgun blast? You know,
And
this
then
is
you'll
like
just curl
reality,
up and die.
but you know, this could be exaggerated a little bit.
Just like before.
So you just gotta keep dodging, find out where he is, follow his voice. I run out of shotgun shells, but it's worth it.
I can see you.
Yeah, he switched to the melee attacks there, but now we have the final round where he's gonna start. He activated this, you know, machine, I guess. And it's gonna add an extra layer of difficulty to get a good shot at him. And to hear him. Oh shit, yeah. Ah, freak. He's a good shot, I forgot.
This is it, James.
Gotcha. Ah, damn. We got a shot. I see him up there. Got him. Oh man, wow, we went through him pretty quickly that time. The last time I had a little bit more difficult. The flashes from his gun were bothering me, but we got through it that time. I got more lights on in the apartment this time, so the flashes didn't hurt too bad. But this is significant too, because like I said, we killed a human being. This really happens. James kills Eddie, and look, he's looking at his hands just like he did at the beginning when he was in the bathroom in the mirror. So another subtle look. His hands are trembling. You see the ring. That's interesting. The ring shadow on his hand. But see, and see how he holds his hand like that? He went, and they purposely don't zoom in on it, which is nice. They keep it subtle. But that moment there where he goes and clutches his left hand with his right hand and presses against his palm with his thumb, that's exactly what he did at the beginning. You can see that look on his face where he goes, weird. Like he's kind of like, I did this before. You know. So yeah, just another subtle thing there to let you know, like, okay, well, that's his reaction to killing somebody, is pressing his hand like that. And he did that at the beginning of the game, so he must have killed someone right before the beginning of the game too, possibly, or around that time. So yeah, just really well done. Like those little hints and nods. Like I said, some of them are from the original game, but some are just focused on a little bit more in this one, which is nice.